In this video, I will explain the need for effective leadership and management in a business. Good leadership is essential so that one can guide employees to work better as a team, to inspire change, and if a business has a good leader, others will follow your lead. Now, as entrepreneurs, you have the responsibility to be a good leader. The success of the business revolves around you. So to help you, I will discuss the various leadership styles, the best ways to implement them, and the effects of these styles on team and team members. Throughout this video, I will also highlight examples from the Social Network and Famous Brands Limited to show the various leadership styles and the implications of these. So one of these leadership styles is the autocratic leader. This is someone who gives instructions without the input from others. This type of leadership can be harmful, as your employees may feel neglected that they can't give their ideas and thoughts to management. This will hamper their performance as it can lead to employees feeling undervalued and looked over. I would recommend this type of leadership in scenarios where a quick decision needs to be made, or in situations where production remains below par. An autocratic leader will make sure that employees do what he or she wants, but ultimately I would not choose this style of leadership, as it destroys relationships between employees and management. On the other hand, when starting up a business, employees will have to work under your vision of where the business wants to go. Therefore, your decision making will usually be trusted. This can be seen in the Social Network, where Mark literally barks instructions to his friends, yet they follow, as they realize Mark has a clear vision of where the business is heading. So if using an autocratic style, make sure that every decision you make will be the right one, in regards to both profit making and employee satisfaction. Another leadership style you can use is the democratic leadership style, where a leader allows input from employees to make decisions. To gain insight from employees, management can create weekly team meetings where topics can be discussed, and employees can also share their ideas or opinions with management. For this type of leadership to be successful, there must be clear communication paths between management and employees, and a leader must be easily approachable. This style works best in situations where there are more than one possible choices to make in regard to the decision-making process. The democratic style allows for better relationships in teams. Members of the team can be motivated as they feel valued by management. The next leadership style is laissez-faire. This is leadership where management do not really interfere in the work of employees. In Famous Brands Limited, the Chalamandres family used this style, where they do not interfere much in the tasks of the business, but rely on management to deliver results. The problem with this leadership is that the team's final product may be much different to the expectations of management, and miscommunication may also occur between the two parties. This is exactly what happens to Eduardo Saverin. He left Mark and his team to do all of the coding necessary to program Facebook, not to be seen for 2 whole months. The lack of communication as a result of this style is the major downside. Leaders using this style should rather be involved by doing checkups with employees, reviewing their work, or asking employees if they need guidance or not. Remember that this leadership style works best with employees who are highly skilled, as they know what to do and can carry out tasks efficiently. On to transactional leadership now. This is where management motivates employees to work by offering something in return, such as remuneration. In the Social Network, Mark gave his friends the desire to work for him by offering him ownership in the business. The transactional style is good for motivating employees to perform and can be an effective way to get results. Try increasing employee salaries now and then. It will motivate employees even more, and make sure that the reward is worth the effort that was put in. Transformational leadership is when a leader is seen as charismatic, which therefore helps employees to be motivated. This leader will go out of their way for the business as a whole. An example of this is Kevin Hedderwick, Chief Executive Officer of Famous Brands Limited. He is dedicated to his business and will do things such as talk to employees at their desks. This is a type of leader that is very popular and transforms teams, such as Sean Parker in the Social Network, where we see him win over Mark at a business lunch through his charm and passion. Lastly, there is the situational leader, which is a mixture of all the leadership styles that have been mentioned. I would recommend this leadership style, as often change happens in a business, which means that leaders and management have to rethink their leadership strategies. Some situations call for quick decision-making, while others need for collective input. Using a mixture of these leadership styles will make one an effective leader. So as leaders, the primary objective is to motivate employees for the benefit of the business. This can be done through remuneration, work appraisals, and special events held especially for the employees, such as regular business breakfasts. These employees also need to work as a team, and management should promote this by hosting seminars or basic team building events to give team members the appropriate knowledge and skills. So in conclusion, an entrepreneur should choose the appropriate leadership style for their specific business setup, encourage and motivate employees to develop their teamwork, and lead by example. I hope that this information has equipped entrepreneurs to become successful business leaders. Thank you for listening.